This young lady I'm about to bring in, she has a voice that encourages you within your soul. She was a top four finalist in NBC's The Voice, teaming up with the legend, John Legend. Her new single, Let It Be Known, is climbing the charts. She's a beautiful daughter of God. She is Jershika Maple. Hello, Jershika.
Hey, Brother D. How are everybody doing?
All right, all right. Thank you for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Everyone around the world already know who you are. This new single that you got, "Let It Be Known," that's climbing the charts. Where did this single come from, and how did it come across your path?
Yes, so this is a cover song. I sang it so much before I went on the show, I sang it so much in church, and it was one of my actual favorite songs. You know how you got that one favorite go to song?
Your
This
go-to
is
song?
that
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was like, what better way, because I covered this song so much, than to just make a cover of this and make it my own and make it in a way where the generation that is my generation, millennials, even the older
yeah.
generation, can just have a good time and like praising God and being fun with it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask Mr. Talkbox if he would get on the track with me, and he said yes to collab with me and literally took the song to a whole new level. And I'm just super grateful that it's literally reaching every generation.
Amen. Amen. See, you paired up. God paired you up with John Legend. You know what I mean. You took your boy. You took. You took our boy.
Yes.
I'm in Philly. That's you know what I mean. He from Penn
Oh no,
State, so
you
you know
good.
what I mean. Philly.
Right.
No, but I just want to know. How was that experience? How was that whole thing? I know it. How many weeks did it last?
It actually lasted about 6 months. It was a year-long process to get on the show. But once I got on the show, it was about 6 months, and I just built a great relationship, networking relationship with pretty much all of the coaches. And John Legend is honestly super down to earth. I looked at him like a big brother. He came from the church as well, and so we
Amen.
connected a lot with making people feel what I'm singing, and that was his number one thing. He always wanted people to connect on a deeper level when you were singing the songs, and that was just the number one thing he told me. So I grew a lot with John. I got to see his work side, which he is super professional, and I love that about him. He's timely. He's just really
Hmm.
professional all around. But he definitely is super chill, humble, and I'm just super grateful for that forever relationship we'll have.
Now, it's like two transitions happening. You went from church to the mainstream,
Yes.
big time lights. I mean, right to the top. Being on TV, everybody know who you are. You walk down the street, you know what I mean. You go whatever you're doing, everyone notice you. How was that transition? How did you handle that?
Honestly, from the beginning, just to kind of back up a little bit, before I went on the show, of course, I was doing like security, and I was just a worship leader at my church home. And I kind of felt like I was
Hmm.
stuck. Like I was like, God, I want something more. I want to, you know, do this full time. Like I genuinely enjoy singing, and I want to leave a 9 to 5. And he opened that door up for the voice, and I honestly took a leap of faith and didn't, think I was gonna get that far, and I got far on the show, went all the way to the end, and he was with me every step of the way. But the process between, it was easy to jump, but it wasn't. So it was like I was in between. I
Hmm.
was scared. Of course, that fear was there, but I had so many people around me like, you can do this, supporting me. I had a really good support system. My mom and dad are really, really supportive of my dreams and my goals and visions. And they were pretty much there with me the whole way. And I had a lot of prayer. I had my prayer circle. You got to have that. That's important. But
Yeah.
it was really an easier transition because I had the support system. But in our own mind, we still have those insecurities, those fears, that we have of the unknown. And I guess that's what I ran into a lot, because I didn't know how long I was going to be on the show. I didn't know how far I would make it, if I would
Yes.
be successful after the show. Those are all those things that the enemy can conjure up in your mind, and it can get to you if you are not strong in your faith, or if you don't have a strong backbone or support system that can remind you, you are who God says you are, and you are gonna. If He opened this door, you're gonna be successful after this. And so those are the things that I would just have to remind myself, and my family would, and that's the transition. It's still a journey, but it's ongoing.
Amen. Amen. No, that's cool. So now the next step after that would be, now I'm coming from the show and now I'm going into the record business. You know what I
Yes.
mean? I'm coming into the record business. So what are, like, how is that? How do you go from there to there?
A lot of prayer, a lot of prayer. But not only that,
No,
I
you
will say this: a lot of prayer first. First, with everything you do, always consult God, um, and that's what the number one thing I've been doing already this year, for all of the opportunities that are opening up and whatnot. But what I find is that works the most is prayer and investment and networking opportunities, putting yourself in those spaces so that you can get the wisdom and the knowledge about the business before you go into these things you don't know anything. So, and all that, get an understanding. So that for me is something that I genuinely try to do before I say yes to anything, because
Yes.
the business is not easy. It's not. It takes time to get in it, and I'm learning that it doesn't happen overnight. But investment is a very, very important thing to do, which is what I am doing. Still investing, putting myself out there, working on my projects, working on new music, and just making sure I'm pretty much actively still in the scenes, if you will say.
Yeah, yeah, make sure you're on the scene. Yeah. So now, like, this is the lead song, Let It Be Known, a beautiful song. And I'm gonna tell you something. You took it easy on this track. You know what I mean? Because we heard you.
I did. I
You took it
did.
real easy. I would love I would love to hear you sing this song live, like with a live band, because I was like, man,
Right.
she'll rip this song in nine pieces. But
Yeah.
I was
I actually
like,
have sang it live, a couple times. We got to get you to come out next time.
yeah. No, because I'm sitting. I said, man, I said, wow. I said, her voice will. I mean, you get
Hey,
into a man, because you know your voice. I ain't got to tell you anything about your voice.
shout out to
Your
God.
voice,
Thank you.
amen. So yeah, you have an upcoming album, correct?
Yes, I am working on that. It shall be released this year. I'm so excited about that. Also, some pretty other exciting things. So you guys just stay tuned and stay on the lookout for your girl.
Amen. So who are you gonna be working with? Can you let me know that? Well, who you gonna be working
I
with?
actually cannot say that. I can't put out all my goodies. You got to keep some stuff. You got to keep the people on their toes so that they keep coming
Yeah.
back to your socials, checking what are you doing. You got to keep them on their toes. You can't say it all in one day.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. You got to drop little pictures, subtle hints. You know what I
That's right.
mean?
That's right.
I know.
Do
Yeah,
a
no,
little
no.
tease,
But
post something here or there. Just not too much. But yes, stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. Follow my
yeah,
socials.
definitely. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. So tell me this: your voice. Let me just ask you, style wise, what are we looking for? What are we? Are you going to mix it up? Can you tell me that? Are you going to mix it up a little bit, or are you just going to go
As
after
far as
what style?
I definitely want to stay, of course, in the gospel lane.
Yeah,
Yes, I was
yeah,
in
the
the
gospel
show.
genre. Yeah,
Yes, gospel
yeah,
genre, but I love doing inspirational gospel. So you can definitely expect to hear
inspirational. Okay.
something that sounds kind of like what I have put out, Let It Be Known, that kind of cool vibe, little beat
Yeah.
going on. But you can also expect to hear some CCM. I love worship. I love,
Mm-hmm.
slower tempo stuff too. You can expect to hear a little bit of all of that. So it'll be a mixture in one, but I definitely will say more inspirational for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because when I heard this track, I said, oh, it has a nice feel. Remind me of Mendiza type,
Yes,
stuff that you do on.
right.
I hate to say Christian and gospel music because it is separate. You know that, right?
Yes,
But anyway, but on the,
right.
on the Christian side, oh man, we always can find racism in something, can't we? But anyway, no, but It is what it is.
Right.
You
No,
can't
it
have
is.
Christian music being Caucasian and gospel music being black. That is so
And that's what
insane
we
to
were
me.
always told. Yeah, yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's something we
yeah.
taught. But that's kind of breaking slowly but surely, but still kind of up in there just a little bit.
Oh yeah, but if we don't address it, who's going to address it, right? But leave it up to me
That's
because I know
right.
you know in the game. You know in the game. Don't worry about it.
I'm new, but I hear you. No, I hear you, Doc.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Hey,
I hear you.
hey, hey, listen, I'm a daddy. I go there.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Be yourself.
but no, but I'm digging you. I dig you doing. I thank God for you. God has huge things, in store for you. So get ready to open that mouth, young lady, because it's like God's gonna just like, man, he's got some stuff for you. That's just gonna be really awesome. Amen. And I thank God for you. But tell me, where can everyone get your music and where can we connect with you at?
My social media handles for Instagram is Jershika _ that's spelled JERSHIKA _ my Facebook is Jershika Maple Music. My YouTube is Jershika Maple Music. And then all of my music is pretty much on every platform.
Every digital platform. Amen. Amen. Hey, Jershika, you're the bomb, young lady. And I just can't wait to see what else you're gonna come out with. We spinning your music, so know that, Sister Nate and I, we have love for you, honey. So keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you. I will. Thank you so much for having me on your show today.
Amen. Thank you. All right. God bless.
God bless you.
Amen.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Jershika Maple, and you are listening to Praise Hallelujah with Brother D and Sister A.